One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
Come on, fellas.
Let's go now. 10 Lobo.
Watch Mike.
Rabbit, rabbit. Rabbit, rabbit.
6-6, bullet high.
Bang, 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 bang.
Check 99.
Hit it.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Flare. Check 9.
Hard. Now.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield.
Keep on
Down
coming,
he goes,
baby.
folded like a lawn chair. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 10.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it. 52's the mic, boy.
They'll drop to throw.
You ain't got nothing.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws it big, has to do the same thing.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the Eagles.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Pick your game up.
Yo, Jackrabbit, get it.
Run.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. You know they'd love nothing more than to get a 3 and out here after having the interception.
And it also tells you a little bit about how they feel about their leader, right? Their quarterback throws an interception in the previous series. They're trying to help him out here with a big stand.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about in the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Eagles nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. The run there on first down gets him a yard to the 26. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Hey, box drop.
Shoot. 2nd and 9 now. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball,
hey man, watch the
this is the end result. Big yardage after.
Got the speed and the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Let's go. 60 orange.
Check 52's to Mike.
Oh, you got deep? New Mike 52, Mike 52.
They get him.
Second and 11. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Check 56.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Following the interception, Young going deep here for Bryant. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 66 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and
Come on,
taken.
baby. Let's go.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready, break.
The Eagles
Mike,
offense set to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game.
Sack,
They're
baby.
already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive
Ready,
first
ready.
half to get that lead.
18 Gator.
Now they're in some hot water
Mike,
now
54.
after that sack.
Yeah, let's get that ball,
It's
D.
second and 21.
Team 6, 5.
54's Mike.
They'll
Check,
look
check.
to
Watch
throw.
54. Watch
And
54.
he'll dump this off to
Got
his
you
running
better.
back, McCaffrey.
Come on, QB.
It's
Come
a
on.
pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the
Yeah,
football.
baby.
Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Come on,
49ers have an
60
extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third
Right.
down.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight.
Hey, Charlie.
4 down. Mike 52, Mike 52.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
Now back to throw. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. His first
Let's go,
reception
baby.
of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number one receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play
Defense,
for
get
a
out the
first
field.
down.
Defense.
That's how you increase your Madden rating,
coming.
right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something?
Kill,
We'll
kill,
hear about
kill.
that from him soon.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call
Go now.
and the end result because this is a team that's down big
Single
early in the first
go.
quarter.
Hey, you're on an
And
island
a
over
lot
there.
of teams
Single
will just
ready.
panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
And Lobo.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Check
14
44. Check
nothing to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Eagles nothing.
We go set. 90 Wolf.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Let's make these babies gone.
Check. Lucky.
On second down, Dickerson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Set. 18 Gator.
I got one. 52.
Bravo.
52.
Say go. Ball, D. We got
They're
to
going
get
to
the
look
ball.
to
Let's keep
throw.
moving.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And problems spreading to the punt
Here we
team
go.
now.
Here
This
we
one
go.
goes all the way into the
Here we
end
go.
zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
51.
Young off the play fake. Flushed out right. James has got it. Complete. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And that player is able to get on the run and is still accurate throwing the football.
Hey, we got Mike.
Big River.
The play fake. Now Young. Being chased out left. Going deep downfield for Ross. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Oh, yeah.
Line of scrimmage again to 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
Ready? 10 Tucson.
Mike 10.
Here we go.
Hey, zoom. Now.
They go play action. Young steps away to his left. Going deep downfield for Ross. Oh, wide open. Complete. Touchdown. John Ross. 67 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
Point after, right down the middle, and it's now 21-0.
Eagles nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all of these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here,
Let's go.
but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
The last play
I'm
got
coming
just
after
a
you.
yard. Here's
I'm coming
second
after
and
you.
9 from the 26.
I'm coming after you.
Hey, Haywood.
They'll set up a throw.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let
This
him
is the
breathe.
tight end to
Play that
Joku.
tight D.
And they'll bring
Don't
him
let
down
him
at the
breathe,
27-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
That's it, baby.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good hit.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
Touchdown.
The keeper. Touchdown.
That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out and start the third quarter. But things don't improve fast then. I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Ready.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Another throw on second down, and this will be incomplete as well. The fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The Eagles on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, Echo.
No, check that. We're going Mike 52 right here.
Mike 52.
Go.
All day.
He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
1:57 to go in this first half
All
on
day,
EA
baby.
Sports.
Let's go. Let's go.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
Mike 10.
I got you.
Let's go. Shoot.
Now a first down throw for Young, out to his left. Letting one go deep for the... And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. John Ross, the one he was looking for, but it's going to be second down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Check the backer. Check. Hard. Check. Run it. Switch.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida.
I got you, boy.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Guys, pick it up. Tight end right.
Rock it. Look at me. Dog.
Watch twist. Goose.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1?
So many play callers in the red zone worry about the negative effects of a play that they're about to call. But this guy, all he's worried about is gaining yardage and putting the ball in the hands of his playmakers.
They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on down. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Eagles defense able to hold.
On the set.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 21, and they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
At the 18-yard line.
Set. 180. Mike 10. He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
I got you. We ain't giving up nothing today.
A quick throw now complete to Ross. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talking about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Here comes the boom. I see you, boy. I see you.
Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. Here's 2nd and 8. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. In the final seconds of the first half. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Keep playing hard.
So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
18-yard line.
Ready?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Our
Off the play fake, Young.
You ain't doing that.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
He's checking, he's choking. Crash, crash.
Watch the safety creep.
On third down, a run from Breida. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down.
But they got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Get ready.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it taking over first and 10.
Ready?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down in this game, a chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
How many plays do you script coming out of this?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it.
Ready?
They're going to try and throw. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. On first down, Dickerson. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Brings up second and
Here we go on second and 12.
45-yard line.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
Ready?
52. Watch 52. 52's the mic.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing
Hey,
nothing today.
wahoo!
Mike 52. Mike 52.
I'm trying to collect.
52's the mic.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Watch block, motion, pop.
What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And they'll get to this and touch it, looks like, right at the 15-yard line here.
15-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 20. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you could hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. From the left hash, this from 37. And this one is right through. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 33. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after.
For the point after.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
44. Eagles nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Let's go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because
The ball comes out.
wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up.
Nice hit,
Almost
boy.
like it's almost like baseball.
52,
Guys at bat, people
Let's
are on
go, D.
base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Foxtrot. Yo, Mike.
Mike, Mike, dude.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off
Pick 6,
at the
baby.
14.
Let's get this all day.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
And surprisingly, they take a knee. I have no idea why they would take a knee, but they take a knee.
It's a loss of a yard.
18 Gator.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Double tight, double tight. Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
Get it.
Crash.
And down to a knee. That's one way to call a play.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Ready.
So time to start going in the
Mike
other
10, Mike 10.
direction as they
All
come up
day.
now 3rd and
All
long.
day, every day, any day.
Ready.
And down to a knee. Well, that's one option. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at the 23. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Let's rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now.
Hey, V.
Let your quarterback operate.
I'm playing the game.
His first reception in the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Recon, 132 fighters.
A 6-yard pickup brings
Hey,
up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
We got this.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 26.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up.
Go,
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's got McCaffrey open complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's McCaffrey. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
18 Gator. X3. 218 chop.
Another Eagles
Bravo.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
54. 54 is Mike. Check,
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
I'm not ready.
That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call.
We played to
Well,
win.
they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up.
And he loses the football a 2nd time. And now there's a
Take that home to the crib. Take that home to the crib. And I swear to God, this ain't me. I swear to God, this ain't me.
Damn, baby, you spit on me. I guess I'm doing something right.
And that last error
Am I loud?
crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out.
Why is it? Okay.
Danny.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Russell, and he's taken down inside.
I went straight down the middle.
15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
Whoever this is finna lose to a girl. I just want to put that out there.
Still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now.
I absolutely don't know what I'm doing, and I'm just pushing buttons.
Not give up the yardage. Use your timeout in order to get the ball.
Up.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Injury!
Looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
My boy's down. My quarterback's down.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better.
Baker Mayfield.
Hey, alert! You gonna see me and your
Check.
Now give right side. Russell.
Yo, my quarterback hurt.
3 yards on the run.
I guess.
Something good here on 3rd and 13.
Oh.
They want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep fighting forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front.
Bro, what did that just say?
This one home.
Oh, no.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Yeah, what is that?
Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him.
Hey, somebody else is hurt.
Whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here.
Taking that small ball right there. The small ball.
You didn't.
Missed it. That was neither far enough. It wasn't even on target.
She must be quick real quick. He done. I ain't gonna have no running back. Go quarterback.
Live with that with this late in the fourth quarter. That's
What about play? I ain't gonna have
gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand.
Yeah, he'll point. They should be alright.
To their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
Your opponent is experiencing network issues. Please wait while we try to reconnect.
At the 45-yard line.
Let's go.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
You're trash. You're trash.
Who's trash?
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard.
I heard somebody.
Down.
Ready. 10-2 stop.
54. Mike, 54.
You gonna get this boy?
Taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
And an
Ready
Eagles
up.
first down.
I got him. I got him.
First and 10.
Right back to him on first down.
Okay. Holy
Find
shit.
some open field here.
He ain't too bad.
Touchdown.
It's fine.
Philadelphia.
About time.
Great effort there.
Don't get nobody else hurt.
Okay.
Eagles able to get this back to within a
What's B?
measure of respectability. Tucker with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Eagles.
Marshall talking about the whole team.
Justin.
Oh, you the whole team hurt.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Haters gonna hate, boy. Haters gonna hate.
This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 20.
I won't.
Special teams. Special teams. Down at the bottom. Way at the bottom. Way at the bottom. Over to the left. Over, 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 over. Over again. Right there. Do that play right there.
So what I push?
That's
The
it.
49er offense set to get this
There you go.
drive
You already got the
underway.
quarterback.
They're checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
What? What are you doing?
I don't know.
It's the field goal unit, and boy, this is
But somebody else get hurt.
speculative at best, crazy at worst.
That shit good.
And he'll try and
Take
throw
him if
here
you
on
get
the
hurt.
fake. They call that a
Don't
loss
pick
of
it up.
6
Don't pick nothing
yards.
else. Just let it go.
It's third down.
Control it. Babe.
Well,
Did it.
this would be one
Babe.
heck of a
Don't pick.
record
Don't
if
press
he makes
nothing.
this.
Babe.
I didn't press nothing.
He's gonna try to run
If
for
this
it.
nigga
And
get
he
hurt,
loses yards
oh,
here
this nigga
back
get
to the
hurt.
15.
Tonight's final
So
score.
they stay alive in the
I said don't press no more buttons.
Move on to the conference.
I gotta tell the guy good game.
Think that the
You just
printing
did.
press
You
is starting to get those t-shirts and
Good
hats
guy.
ready.
Good job. You played very well. Have a great day. Bye.
Field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
Is there another game?
No, you're not playing my other game. Hell no.
Charles Davis and the
I don't think I did too bad.
Ministry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is
He
the
scored nothing.
presentation of the NFL.
I give you that. You got that fumble. I give you that.
I didn't